Hey everybody, good morning. Sorry we may be just a little bit late. We had again, some sort of difficulty this morning. It was really on me. I left my phone at home. And so I got over here to see y'all and got everything sort of set up and then realized, gee, what's the most important thing that if you're going to do something like, I don't know, Facebook Live? Maybe you should have a camera to work. So good morning to you. Welcome to Monday morning. Welcome. It's a little bit on the chilly side here.
I think so.
In beautiful downtown East Memphis. Let's talk about your weekend. How about that? 1 hour of continuous cardio. Did you get it? Did anybody get your 1 hour continuous cardio? Yes. Okay, so we have some and some not so much. Did I see Frank Jimison out there and Angela Cranky Pants?
Absolutely.
Good morning, you guys. Good morning.
Guess who else is watching?
Michelle Moss.
Yes.
Michelle Moss. See, with my glasses on, I can actually read. Hey, Michelle. Good morning.
We miss Michelle.
We miss Frank as well.
Oh, and Angela.
And we sort of miss Cranky Pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen Michelle in a longer period of time.
I just realized the microphone was all the way
sorry
over there.
about that.
Man.
But we haven't seen Michelle Moss in a longer period of time.
We have not seen Michelle Moss in too long. So, Michelle, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Did I say, did we do an accounting of our weekend?
Well, yeah.
We sure did.
You did.
Okay. Well, again, of course, as some of you know, I had a knee procedure done a few days ago, and so I have this. I'll have to take my mic. I have these lovely braces on both on both knees. So I had a procedure done on both knees. So the doc has said no to certain activities. So again, you're lucky. You get dun da da da. Yes, my favorite wife, Ashley Ludlow.
Your favorite and your last.
Yeah, that's right. Cranky Pants, you were in my neck of the woods. Would that be Arkansas, or was it some other neck of my woods? I have several necks, apparently. You can never have too many necks. So Ashley will be the on-camera talent.
Yeah, let's just say that.
The on-camera talent. So you guys will have something more pleasant to look at this morning for most of the workout. I'll make a couple of cameo appearances in front of the camera, but mostly I'll be off the camera making snide remarks and other kinds of foolishness. So, without further ado, you know what I want to do? During the course of the morning, I want to tell a story that I have recently written about on Facebook, and it bears repeating. I think it has to do with a liquor store.
Oh.
You can never go wrong.
Oh no.
With a liquor store. Cranky Pants, you were in Arkansas. Where were you in Arkansas? And then Orly. Hey Orly, good morning. Dr. Orly Pike is out there in the house. If you're out there, give us a thumbs up, like, share, comment, throw money on that note. Thank you, those kind souls and generous souls who make this possible. We do appreciate so much. PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, and drive-by throwing of money in the front yard. Good morning, Lisette. How are you doing? How are you?
You know what? I figured something out from Friday of the reason why with my push-ups my head goes down. This microphone is so heavy.
That microphone is not that heavy. That just sounds like some sort of an excuse. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to have some. We're going to get warmed up and stretched out this morning. We haven't done that a whole lot since we've been doing this live. So we're going to do a little warm up and stretching out. So start running in place. We'll start running in place.
It is a little chilly out here this morning.
It is a little chilly. Yeah, so I got over here to get set up and realized my phone was back at the house, and so I violated every traffic law and ordinance known to.
Oh, I can confirm that because I got a Life 360 that you completed a 2-mile drive with the top speed of.
I punched to the front. It's not
62.
Well, hey! You're going to be counseled for that little snide comment. I punched to the sky.
Oh, I have a microphone on.
Yeah, you have a microphone on.
I knew
Don't
that.
act like you didn't know that. I'm the funny one in this outfit. Now, arm circles?
That is
Allegedly.
true.
Allegedly, I'm the funny one in here.
I think you're the cute one too.
Cranky Pants, you were in Bentonville at Crystal Springs. Ooh, I do envy you that. And that's good. Now, chins on your chest, and we'll stretch this all out. Chins on your chest. I may need to put a.
We got a breeze.
Yeah, let me get your camera or your microphone. And now all the way up. Look up to the sky. Look as far back behind you as you can. Some of you can do that exorcist move and spin your head all around. You know who you are. Let's see if this will.
Thank you, my love. I'll let you put it on there. Thank you.
All right. Hopefully that'll stay.
Makes my eyes want to go there.
Now, ear on your shoulder, rotate your neck around, clockwise and counterclockwise. I guess I could do that sort of on camera. Clockwise and counterclockwise. And now windmill your arms forward and back. Now right arm across your chest, right ankle flexibility stretches.
And we love when they like, comment, and share.
We do love it when you
I do like
comment,
the comments for sure.
and share. Hello, Susan Edmund Smith. I see you. Good morning to you. It's interesting. With my glasses on, I can actually read. I can actually read things, so I know who's.
You're
who's
like,
out
wow.
there. It's good. Go the other way. Hey, both of y'all, knock off the snide comments.
We need to share a picture of you. He wears double glasses, which is so cute.
So
One pair over the other.
now a little gentle twist side to side. Okay, so I actually need bifocals. I know it's hard for me to admit this, but
So instead,
I stacked two pairs of glasses, reading glasses and then the far away glasses on top of one another. I look adorable.
he does.
That's good on your mats for cannonball rolls. I will not be joining you for the cannonball roll.
Don't you say it cuter than a rooster wearing socks?
Cuter than a rooster wearing socks. That's right. So roll 3 times and hold it on the third. According to some of the advertisement I see on Facebook, this is a stretch that chiropractors don't want you to know about. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently this stretch puts them out of business or something like that. And now extend the left leg, left arm. Extend the left leg, left arm. Keep your right knee into your chest.
You know, you think sometimes this doesn't do much, but while you're doing it, you're like, oh, that feels so nice.
Yes, it's really good. And that's good. Switch and go the other way. So extend your right leg and your right arm back behind you, as Ashley is demonstrating so well. Let me tell you a little bit about stretching. Many of you know this. Your muscle's first response to a stretch is to contract. That's good. Now sit up, right leg over the left and twist to the right. Right leg over the left and twist to the right. Your muscle's first response is to tighten up, and that's to protect the joint that it's connected to. So that's why in the very beginning of a stretch, it kind of feels tight, and then later on it kind of loosens up. That's why the muscle needs to know that there's not a threat. And so, or a chance of harm to the joint, and then it can relax. Is that Martez over there?
It might
I
be.
can't tell from this distance. That's good. Now go the other way.
I wonder if they still serve those square pizzas.
Those were so good.
You know,
And it usually was that and corn.
Yeah.
For some reason, it was always corn with the pizza.
I'm not sure if it was really that good or if it was because
It was that
you
good.
were stuck in
I don't
school all
know.
day and this was the only thing that seemed appetizing, or it just tasted good. That's good on your stomach for a cobra stretch.
School pizza and school cookies.
Cobra
Cookies.
stretch.
Oh, sorry. When I talk about food, I get excited.
Yeah, my wife started talking about food and she becomes rapturous about it.
Well, that's why I became a dietitian, so I could talk and think about
You could
food
talk
all day.
and think about food all day. Why did you become a dietitian? Well, because I like food.
If you went to a dietitian party, people would think, oh, I wouldn't want to go to that. Talk about some of the best food. We can cook.
How come you haven't been inviting me to any of these parties? That's good. Now roll back for a good lower back stretch. Yeah, you've been holding out on me.
I don't want you to find another.
And now up on all fours and tuck your chin and bow your back. This is sometimes called the cat stretch. I guess maybe because it in some way resembles what a cat looks like sometimes. And now heads up, push your stomach down, get your booty up and wiggle it from side to side. This could be also known as the happy cat stretch. See? Happy cat. Someone on Facebook posted a picture of a cat looking in a window with a very sour look on the cat's face, and they said, once a day my neighbor's cat comes over and looks in our window, looks in our house, and gives us all a disapproving look. That's good. Roll back for a good catcher stretch. Good catcher stretch. And I'd say I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I don't need somebody's cat to come over and give me a disapproving look. That's right. Who wants that? It's good. Stand up and let's stretch out our thighs. And the thighs, really, that's just sort of your street term for the quadriceps muscle. And the quadriceps muscle, as you might guess, is made up of 4 different muscles. Thus, the name quadriceps. Yeah.
Wow.
How about that? That's good. Now let's go the other way. I see Catherine Speedling out there. Hey, Catherine.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, my friend.
Good morning. How are things in Myrtle Beach? That's good. Now left leg forward, right leg back. Left leg forward, right leg back. Catherine says, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
You know, this being the MC kind of thing is kind of
It is fun, isn't it?
kind of a fun job. I didn't realize it would be. It was kind of like when I couldn't run the St. Jude half marathon the first time. And
Yes.
so I had to cheer on the sideline. I had no idea how much fun that was going to be. That's good. Now straighten the front leg, bend the back leg, lift the front toe, lean forward slightly. Catherine says it's chilly, but good here. Likewise, Catherine, it's chilly and a tad misty here in Memphis. That's good. Now let's go the other way.
Ooh, and if she hasn't seen it, my octopus teacher, I think she and her family would like it.
Catherine, Ashley, and I are promoting a show. It's on Netflix? Netflix, called My Octopus Teacher. And when Ashley said she wanted to, now straighten the front leg, bend the back leg, lift the front toe, lean forward slightly. When Ashley said, hey, let's watch this, I thought, nah, we'll be turning that off in 15 or 20 minutes when we go, oh, well, this wasn't what we thought. Oh, my goodness, it was, we shouldn't oversell it.
No.
It was way better than I anticipated, way better than either one of us did. All right, that ought to be enough. We'll cut that short.
I feel like we should bring it in, like usual.
That's true. We should bring it in and say, hey, everybody, how's it going this morning? Good morning. It's good to see you. Just like the olden days.
I know.
Well, today what we'll do is we'll do what I call the 90 seconds of fun workout. And you'll think, wow, so the workout's only going to be 90 seconds. Yeah, that's right. Think of it in those terms. So we'll do most of the exercises for 90 seconds. And that is, I'll put you on the clock for that so there won't be any kind of counting, so you won't have to keep up. Ashley won't have to yell. I won't have to yell or nothing like that. Let's see. Orly says, is the hamstring made of ham? No, it's made of string.
String cheese.
It's made of string cheese. Funny. The noise you hear in the background would be the garbage scow has come to pick up the school garbage. So it's not gunshots. So
Not this time.
So you Memphis folks, just relax. It's not gunshots. this time. It's just the garbage truck. Okay, here we go. Side straddle hops for 10. Ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2,
1, 2, 3.
3,
1, 2, 3.
4,
1, 2, 3.
5,
1, 2, 3.
6,
1, 2, 3.
7,
1, 2, 3.
8,
1, 2, 3.
9.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, dumbbells in your hands. We're going to do a set of wide stance sumo squats. I'll give you the option. You can do wide stance sumo squats, just the squat only, or you can also incorporate the overhead press. So you could do wide stance sumo squats, double squat, double press if you want, or you can just do the squats only. This is primarily a squatting exercise, a leg exercise, so it'll be up to you. But you're going to be on the clock for this for 90 seconds. So stand by for your 90 seconds to begin. Hold on. I have to tell Siri to give me a... All right, stand by. Man, so many disaffuckatees this morning. All right, 90 seconds. Ready and begin. You are on the clock. And again, you can switch that up. You can have the presses if you like. Ashley's doing them without dumbbells. That's an option. Hey, Lisa Jensen, I see that you know, it's an amazing thing with my glasses on. I can actually read these things. So I'll say, good morning, Lisa. Hope you're squatting. You should be squatting right now.
I think they like seeing your face in there too.
I don't think
Close up.
no one wants that. A close up of. No one wants to wake up and see this, do they?
I do.
We started watching an HBO show that's just premiered last night called The Undoing, and it's just the first episode, so we're still kind of trying to figure out what's going on. But in one camera shot, they came on Nicole Kidman's left eyeball so close. I thought, what exactly are they trying to convey with this? And how close was the camera to her eyeball?
Oh, hopefully it just zoomed in.
Yeah, I would hope so, but it looked a little disconcerting. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. You can walk that off. Walk that off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, great fun. All right, walk that off.
Yeah, and if people have good shows they recommend, we're always open.
Yeah, that's right. So we're using this time also as a show exchange. I saw a meme yesterday that said, so while you guys are binge watching a series or reading this book or playing music as you go to sleep, just remember, when things went south, we turned to artists.
That is so true.
I thought that was
I've appreciated it.
When things went south, we turned to artists. It's not a bad idea. Okay, on your stomach for your first set of push-ups.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, y'all! First set of push-ups. Now,
And
obviously,
this microphone is heavy.
Oh
Woo!
yeah, it's a real heavy microphone. Let me remind you all again. I'll get close enough to you so that your mic can pick it up. So, when you're doing the push-ups, you want to make sure that you keep your body as straight as possible, and that also includes your neck. So find a spot about 2 feet in front of you. I'm going to put these cones in front of Ashley. That'll be your focal point. So you can get something like a book or a water bottle or a towel or lazy cat, and use that as your focal point. That'll help to keep your neck straight.
Because what I want to do is this.
Yes. Everybody wants to tuck their chin, and then you get the obstacle. You get the optical illusion that you're actually going down further than you are, and you're not. And you're thinking, Tony, this is only going to make things more difficult. Have you met me before? Have I ever given you something to do that's going to actually make things easier? I have not. All right, you're going to be on the clock for this. I'll get you started. 90 seconds, stand by. Now, of course, during the 90 seconds, you're probably going to get fatigued and take a break. Feel free to do that. Don't allow your break to be more than just a couple of seconds, 5 seconds at the most, and then get right back to it. And if you can only crank out a couple more, then you have to take a break. That's how things go. 90 seconds, stand by, push up, Marine Corps. Ready, and begin. You are on the clock. 90 seconds of push-up fun, boys and girls. Hey, Kim Pittman, I see you out there. Well, at least I see the icon, Kimberly Pittman. Look at her. Good morning to you. Too early. Come on. Come on. You know it's not too early. You shouldn't even be looking at me right now. You should be doing push-ups. Now look at that focal point 2 feet or so in front of you. That will help to keep your spine all the way from your head, your skull, all the way down to your lower back.
First, I thought you said your spine. It'll help keep your spine in line.
You're just taking a break. Don't talk to me. Get busy. I know your little tricks. I'll engage him in some conversation. But I'm really just taking a break. $15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. No need to get up. No need to get up. Good job. Good job. Well done. Hopefully that felt good. You enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
You enjoyed that immeasurably, I'm sure. I'm sure that you did. All right, no need to get up, as I said. Just flip over on your back, and we're going to crunch. I'm going to suggest a bicycle crunch, but you can do any kind of crunching exercise that you want. This is core work. We're not necessarily trying to get the six-pack. We all have six-packs, y'all. We all have six-packs. Every one of us has a six-pack. Just some of the six-packs are just, hidden under down comforter. So no worries about that. All right. You're on the clock for this. 90 seconds. Stand by to go. Ready and to begin. I see Daniel Malone out there. Hey, Daniel. Good morning to you. Kimberly, I hope that you got over this is too early. Back in the day, Kim, you and I worked out at 5:30 in the morning. You remember those days? So be sure and good form, if you're doing bicycle crunches or any crunching where you have your morning, Martez, how are you?
All right, how you
doing well, thank you. It was fun chatting with you last week through Facebook Live. If you have your hands, you don't want to have your fingers interlaced behind your head. So all you want to do is just have your fingertips lightly to your temples. That way you won't be tempted to grab the back of your head and turn that into a neck exercise. No one wants that. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Everybody up on your feet. Everybody up. Everybody up. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. And you can walk that off for just a second. Walk that off. You can also get a little sip of water. It's misty and overcast and gray and everything and kind of chilly, but I sort of prefer that over the hot, over the heat and the humidity.
But I like sunny.
Well, yes. I like sunny and a nice breeze and 65 degrees.
Ooh, yes.
Where can we go that's the conditions year round?
I'm sure there's a place.
I'm not sure though that I would want that year round. I think I'd
Well,
want,
that's like when I lived in San Diego. You don't appreciate it.
yeah.
But it's all one season, which is nice in ways, but then not nice.
Yeah.
Because there's never a spring
Yeah, I guess
and never a fall.
I would hate the. I guess I would miss the changing of the
You
seasons
would.
probably. Okay, I take that back. Okay, let's do let's do 90 seconds of moving. So side straddle hops, two-step shuffle and touch, jogging in place, running around. I'm going to put you on the clock for this for 90 seconds. Ready and go. 90 seconds of walking around, jogging, running in place. Our on-air talent has abandoned us. So if you're stuck in one place and you're doing side straddle hops, I'll just chit chat with you a little bit. I posted a list of things that I compiled with a couple of other people about what to do if you're struggling during this period of time. A friend of mine reached out and lives alone, and we talked about things that he could do during this quarantine. He lives alone. He's had very little interaction with anyone, so very first on my list of things to do would be to exercise. Then I mentioned to him that for the first 2 years I was in Japan, they were awful. I felt so isolated and alone, even though I was living in Tokyo, the most densely populated city in the world, but still felt alone because I was so isolated because I couldn't speak, I couldn't read, I couldn't understand when someone spoke to me. So I came up with things to do to help me get through that period of time. And one of them was to plan your day. Plan your day the night before. Okay, that's 90 seconds is up. 90 seconds is up. You can recover. I think some of y'all might have quit early on the 90 seconds. I'm not sure.
I didn't. I was still going.
Oh yeah. Okay, dumbbells in your hands. We're going to do a set of walking lunges. So if you have the space to do several strides in one direction, then go ahead and do that. If you don't have the space, then just do whatever you can. Walking lunges would be my preference. If you have no space you could do then stationary lunges for half the period of time. So stationary lunges, 45 seconds one leg forward, 45 seconds the other leg. I'll give you a countdown when you got 45 seconds left if that would be of some help. All right, got 90 seconds for walking lunges. Ready and go. If you're doing stationary lunges, you could do left leg forward, right leg back. Oh, I look out there and I can see the wiener dog, the wiener dog.
Hey, Melissa.
Morning, Melissa. The wiener dog. Part of some of the other things on that list, and it's on my Facebook page, so you can find it there. Also, I think it's on the boot camp page too. I think I might have posted it both places. One of the other things is to use the time to learn something new. Ashley is learning sign language.
I'm taking a class.
Taking a class. I'm trying to become a Sudoku master.
Are we at 45?
We're at 45. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. If you were doing one leg forward, I failed. I started just chatting along. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Walk that off. If you were waiting for me to change you to the other, I apologize because I started chatting and didn't pay any attention.
It happens.
Yeah, so if you need to spend 45 more seconds to get the other leg if you didn't change, I'll give you a second. Sorry. So Ashley's learning sign language, and she gave me some gestures last night. I don't really know exactly. I don't think they look like bona fide sign language gestures. But I don't know because I don't know any sign language. But the point would be is to find something new to learn. You got some time, so
It is challenging my brain, that's for sure.
and really that's one of the things that I'm looking for is things. That's why I decided to tackle Sudoku. So I've worked myself up to the level of I'm now doing hard. I'm not doing
Ooh.
expert yet, but I'm doing hard ones.
Very proud of you.
Well, Tony, shouldn't you be writing your dissertation and doing research? Well, yes, I should.
Why don't you tell us about your dissertation?
Tony, can you tell us more about your research topic? Well, as a matter of fact, I certainly can. Okay, dumbbells in your hands, on your mats, on your backs. We're going to do flies and pullovers. We'll be doing flies and pullovers for the 90 seconds. Now, what I would suggest that you do is alternate your hands facing inboard to your hands facing your feet. So do a few repetitions with your hands facing inboard, then do a few repetitions with your hands facing your feet. All right, here we go. Push the dumbbell straight up, hands facing in any direction that you would like. Ready and begin. You are on the clock. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Sir Isaac Newton invented calculus during the bubonic plague.
Really?
That was again, I've not confirmed that with any reliable historical source, but that's the word. And I don't know if this is true either, but someone said, well, that will explain why he was single his whole life. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Sir Isaac Newton was single his whole life or not. So I'm giving you two pieces of information about Sir Isaac Newton that I can't confirm either one. So what kind of historian are you that you're just throwing out there stuff that may or may not be true? I think the point would be that the time during the plague, during that time of isolation, that he used it to invent calculus. I understand that Shakespeare wrote a couple of his plays during that time, allegedly. There we go. That's
Woo!
90 seconds. Did it pass quickly or no?
Actually, yes.
It did?
Yes.
That's a good thing. Okay, no need to go anywhere. You're right there on your mats, on your back. So just flip over, and we're going to plank for 90 seconds.
Whoa.
Plank for 90 seconds. Now you don't have to do just straight plank. You could also do side planking. You can mix it up. Try not to drop to a knee at any point if you can. That would be the goal. So try and stay elbows and toes. You could even do hands and toes if you wanted to do the up plank. You're welcome to do either one. So on your mats, stand by to go for your planking. Ready and begin. 90 seconds of some sort of planking activity. Planking activity. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, planking activity. Some sort of planking. That's what I really wanted to say. Some sort of planking. Yeah, this would be a good time to develop an interest in some subject that you had thought that you wanted to know more about but never really seemed to have the time. You can make a plan to study that. Learn to play a musical instrument. This would be a good time for that. I would not suggest the accordion, the banjo, or the trombone. Those would be at least 3 instruments that I would not recommend.
What about the recorder?
I don't know about the recorder either. I'm not sure about that. That would depend on who you live with. And we're still planking for another 15 seconds or so. When my oldest son was in the 6th grade, they had a little orchestra or whatever it was, and he brought home the trombone to play. I've told this before. And so he learned to play the trombone, but let me just tell you, a 6th grader in your house learning to play the trombone is not what you would think. It is not fun. That's good. That's 90 seconds. That's 90 seconds. Hey, Rob Norcross, I see you out there. Morning, Rob. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, everybody up? Everybody, that means both of y'all. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. I'll let you walk that off for just a second. So the 6th grade orchestra or band or whatever they were calling it, really they were only learning songs enough. They were only learning to play that instrument enough so that they could play at the Christmas show, at the Christmas thing, assembly, program, whatever it was. And so they had these 6th graders playing different musical instruments, and they were playing, I believe it was Jingle Bells. And this is how Jingle Bells sounded, played by 6th graders. At least this is how Matthew's trombone sounded. This was it. Huh, 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 huh. And so I heard this day in and day out for weeks on end until it was finally, I was never so happy for a program to come and go than that one right there. I said, oh my gosh, put that trombone in the case and please never get it out again, please. It was, so you could learn to play a musical instrument. I would not recommend the trombone unless you just really feel that you must. Okay, here we go. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. Okay, dumbbells in your hands. We're going to do a set of rows. So you can do them all together or you can alternate them. It's up to you. We'll be on the clock for this for 90 seconds. Now, let me
You can use mine if you'd like to demonstrate.
I got these. Let me, I'll stand closer to you so you like. So one of the things that you want to do for the rows is to bring them all the way straight up and then all the way straight down. So don't do this with the dumbbells. That turns it into a different exercise. So what you're wanting to do is like this. That isolates the shoulders that we're trying to isolate on this. And remember, the shoulders are made up of 3 different muscles. The Latin words for them is your frontius shoulderis, your toppius shoulderis, and then of course the bacchius shoulderis. Okay, that's not true. Okay, 90 seconds for rows, all together or all alternating. Ready and begin. That's 2 years of college Latin right there coming at you. Bacchius shoulderis. Tony, did you make that up? Well, of course I did. You don't think a professional made those things up? No. My first semester, a lot of people took Latin in college because it didn't have a lab. So if you were taking Spanish or French or German or Italian, all of those classes had a lab in addition to your regular class time, and the lab did not count toward your hours of so your 3 hours for that foreign language meant classroom and lab, so the lab was extra. So my first week in Latin 1 or whatever it was called, the first semester of Latin, we probably had 45 people in that class, and they were all in there because they didn't want to take a lab with the others. And we got, by the time the drop date came, that 45 or however many had shrunk down to 20. That's good. Put the dumbbells down.
I took Latin as well.
See, that's why I love you.
Just like boot camp.
That's right. The beginning of the month, there's a big old herd. By mid-month, crickets. Here we go. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. And we'll walk that off for
Woo.
just a moment. Let's do a little quick balance work. So plant your left leg, bring your right leg straight up, and hold that. We'll hold that for 45 seconds. I'll try and do a better job of keeping up with the time. So you plant the left leg. Right
And you're going
leg
to
is
tell a
up.
story about the liquor stove?
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. About that. So
They'll want to see your face, you know.
you want to see my face? My
Of course
face.
they do.
I don't know. They may want to look at you balancing. If
They
I
can
start
do
telling a
both.
story, I might forget to get you guys to.
See, they can see us both.
Okay. I'll tell the story as soon as we got 45
All right.
seconds. It'll take longer than 45 seconds to tell that story. 3, 2, 1. Now switch.
Woo.
So Ashley and I were in my hometown of Fort Smith, Arkansas, and whenever I had to go back to Fort Smith, some drinking was involved because, well, you're visiting your family. So, and so there was a liquor store in Fort Smith called Cheers, and that's where we usually would stock up on. stock up on.
They did have a drive-through.
Stock up, and that always baffles me. Why would a liquor store have a drive-through? It's just bizarre. It's like Braille on this drive-in ATMs. How did? I don't know, but anyway. Okay, there we go. Walk that off.
Woo.
Walk that off. I'll tell this story in installments.
That's actually hard.
How about that? See?
Got
How
my
about that? Okay, dumbbells in your hands. Let's do a set of side straddle hops first. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I'll pick the dumbbells up, and we're going to do a set of bicep curls. You can alternate these left and right, or you can do them all together. We're going to be on the clock for this, so that's going to be up to you. You may want to start out doing them all together, and then once you start to fatigue, maybe you can switch to alternating. Ready and go. I can do some of these. So I'll get a little closer to the camera. So we were in Fort Smith, and we had not gone to this liquor store called Cheers. We had not gone there with the drive-through window. We had not gone there yet, so I think we were on our way to go get something to eat, actually.
We were.
And so it was nighttime, and Ashley says very excitedly, she says, "Wow, look at that." And she was looking off to my left, and so I looked over to my left, and what I saw was a very bright and colorful neon sign for another liquor store that said Liquor Mart. So I thought maybe she was suggesting that maybe we could get our booze from Liquor Mart instead of Cheers, or did she just really like that sign? And so I said, "Ooh, Liquor Mart," and she looked at me like I'd just lost my mind, and she said, "What? No, that." And so by the time she said that and pointed, we had moved. I was driving, and so then I could see what she was talking about. There was a beautiful full moon on the horizon that I could not see. I could not see when she first said it because the liquor store sign was in the way from me. She could see it, I couldn't. There we go. Put that down. Put that down. And walk that off. So I couldn't see the beautiful moon. All I could see was this liquor store sign. But the point would be is that if my wife was going to get excited about a liquor store sign, then I was going to get excited too. The Gottman Institute calls that turning towards someone or accepting their bid. And that healthy relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, married spousal relationships, any kind of relationship is usually there's those kinds of bids being given out all the time. Like if I said, you know, we really enjoyed that, my octopus teacher, and if you had seen it and thought it was ignorant, and you said, well, I just thought that was ignorant. Well, that's just being an asshole. Did I said that on TV. It is. Instead, you know, good home training, my mom would have said, if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. So you would say, yeah, but that's been a very popular show, as opposed to, well, I didn't like that at all.
Or I really like the music.
I really like the music.
Or tell me what you liked about it.
Exactly. See, look at you working the system. I see now. I'm just a victim of your witchcraft. It's witchcraft, I'll tell you. Okay, enough about that. We'll talk about that again. Pick up the dumbbells. We're going to do a set of military presses this time.
But you know, it said so much, because you did. You said, well, if you were excited about Liquor Mart, then I was going to be excited. I was laughing so hard. Because you did, you're like, ooh, Liquor Mart. And I just started laughing, going, what?
What?
It was awesome.
But it really, it's a silly, but
it's a great example
it's a good
of
illustration
you.
of that kind of thing. Okay, military presses, you can do them all together or alternate. You're on the clock, stand by, ready, and begin. 90 seconds.
You know, I mean, people do it all the time, driving down the street. What do you think's going on there? And you could say, well, why would I know?
Right. That's it. See, that's another one of those examples.
So people either turn towards, they're neutral, or they turn away.
Yeah.
And they say successful couples turn towards.
Right. So
like 90% of the time.
So the Gottman Institute, as opposed to putting out information or advice about what they might presume based on their interviews with couples about what is successful, what they did is just interviewed successful couples and find out what were some of the, or they also interviewed couples that didn't survive, that, you know, marriages that didn't survive, what led to divorce and what led to separation, and what they found was that those relationships that were marked by turning toward, and I think they call it accepting the bid.
Yes.
Those relationships were successful and healthy, and that the people that were in those relationships reported that they were also happy. Their level of happiness was higher. And so you've probably encountered people that didn't matter what you said, they were going to take the opposite view. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was extra exciting, wasn't it?
That was tough.
So I'm going to put that story out again.
That is such a good
today
one.
Because it's funny for one thing. I think it's funny.
Oh,
it was funny to us.
Well, it was the perfect example of just how you are towards me, that you're always trying to turn towards me.
Well, thank you.
And I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you not being critical of my goofy ideas.
Never.
Not that I've ever had a goofy idea, of course.
Never.
Okay, here we go. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Walk that off.
Ooh, my shoulders are on fire. Did you get some funny comments?
No, I was thinking about Tom Hanks in Castaway when he made fire, and you said, my shoulders are on fire. All I could hear was Tom Hanks going, I have invented fire.
Such a good show. Good movie.
It is. I think Wilson should have gotten a Best Supporting Actor award for that. He did some fine acting.
He did.
Okay, dumbbells in your hands. This is our last exercise, y'all. Last exercise right here. So put the dumbbells back behind your head, and we'll do a set of tricep extensions. You'll be doing this for 90 seconds. Start off doing them together if you can, and then if you must, then you can alternate as you go. Stand by, ready, and begin. Tricep extensions.
Time went by fast today.
Did kind of go by.
It's all a great conversation.
It's all the great
That's
conversation.
right.
Ooh, look at Mart. I was with someone once who responded to, I received a leadership award, nice plaque. I received a leadership award. She did not accompany me to the banquet for that presentation. So.
And this wasn't me.
This was not Ashley.
Long before me.
So when I showed it to her, I was kind of proud. When I showed it to her, she said, "Well, I guess you think you're something, don't you?"
Yikes. That's not just turning away. That's like
still got 30
slapping you
more
upside
seconds,
the
y'all.
head.
30 more seconds.
I was turning away and stomping on you.
I said, well, I did up until now. But thank you for helping to put it all in perspective.
Didn't
now.
you go throw it in a box?
I did.
Instead of putting
I
it
didn't
up.
even put it on the wall. I just went in my study, my office, and put it in a cardboard box. Never put it up.
That makes me sad.
I know. It's kind of that was a major red flag. Okay, y'all, that's good.
Oh, that was
Put
tough.
those dumbbells down. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. We'll change gears
Woohoo!
at this point, y'all. We'll change gears. We'll take not 90 seconds, but we'll take a full 2 minutes for prayer and meditation, which was also a suggestion that was given to my friend to pray and meditate. Spend some time every day doing that. We'll take 2 minutes beginning now. Now you can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you need to get some circulation back into your legs. And from there you can roll back to a catcher stance. And then you can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep and exhale slow. And we are done, all done, everybody, all done, all done. Turn to your neighbor, say, way to go, good neighbor. Way to go, all you good neighbors. Good job, everybody. Good job. Well done. Well done. Listen, we'll be doing this again if you're on Wednesday. If you're watching this by way of YouTube, be sure and click the like button and subscribe to this. If you're watching on by way of Facebook, then feel free to share, like, comment, anything like that, getting the word out. This would for your friends that don't have Facebook, they're not on Facebook. The YouTube channel has been an alternative for some folks. So we've got over almost close to 100 workouts uploaded to the YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is, the link is on here somewhere. It's on the I think it's Sergeant Tony's Health and Fitness. I think
it is.
I think that's what it is on YouTube. You won't be able to miss it. This mug. Actually, I think we're on that together.
I think we are.
I think we're on that together.
Look at you, including me.
Look at you. Well, you're the beauty of this outfit. Listen, take good care of yourself. Today's Monday. You got a whole week to learn something new, to put out something positive out into the universe, and to be good to one another. Love you guys, and I will see. Oh, forgot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look, my wife teaching us sign language.
And then this is clapping and sign language.
Oh, clapping. Love you guys. Take good care of yourself, and I know I say that at the end of these things, and it may just sound like a cliche, but really and truly, we're in this all together. At least that's how I feel like. So let's support one another. Turn toward one another. Don't turn away. Accept the other person's bid and support them. Say something nice. How about this? See you on Wednesday.